I'm going to have an in-box look of this kit here, which is the Zvezda models 1/35th scale Russian infantry fighting vehicle BMP-3. The kit number is 3649, and I haven't opened this kit yet at all, so I just got it in, but we can see the box art here, which is fairly nice, and we get on the side of the box, it gives us our color callouts for Tamiya and Zvezda paints, and your decal sheet here, which shows quite a bit of options. You can make any number vehicle you want, I'm guessing, from this. And on the side we've got the usual other kits that they have. These are kind of hard to get kits here, like you never see them here anyways, because these are some of the later releases by Zvezda, at least by the standards here. Like the Typhoon came out before, by the time it came out we weren't getting Zvezda kits here anymore. I would like to have all of these vehicles actually, but we'll have a look at the bottom of the box. Shows us the built up vehicle here and some of the features. Really nicely done here. And then there's a blurb on here with some information. But I will go into the, I should show the little QR code. I don't know if they show up on camera or not, but it's there anyways. I will go into the box and see what we actually get in here. The Zvezda boxes are actually very secure and very strong, but because I have to get them imported to me, that sometimes they arrive quite beat up, like the boxes in the corners are banged around, and that it's just because they've come from so far away that they kind of get knocked around. But other than that, they are very secure. Their boxes, the way of doing it. And we can open it here and see what we get. I will just flip past all this plastic and get the instructions out, because I'll go through the instructions and stuff first. So we will have a look at the paint scheme they give you for a camouflage vehicle. This is actually a Korean vehicle. Very interesting. These Zvezda kits don't often come with like other country markings with them. That I've noticed a lot of times they are just purely Russian. Well, a lot of the vehicles that they make are just purely Russian vehicles, but they do give you a South Korean vehicle here. Very cool. It's nice that they would do that. And then on the back we've got the parade scheme, and this scheme here from 2010, which is like your sort of standard. And then it's from the Moscow parade. Kind of interesting options. You've even got a Korean vehicle, so that's pretty good what they've done there. And then our normal pamphlet comes with everything. And here's our instructions. The normal way of doing it. So there's quite a few, it looks like quite involved, the steps in here. Here's the tracks. I'm just giving a brief look. There's a lot going on in here, and there is 26 final steps. Then we have our clear parts, and there's actually a foil in here too. I'll look at the decal sheet. Decal sheet's very nice. It's not really, it's sort of like a semi-gloss, I would say. And the stars on this one are printed, looks like perfectly from what I can tell. These are really good. Very minimal carrier film on them, which is very nice. So there's the decal, and I guess these are our side mirrors. I will get them out. It's kind of different to include in a kit. There's the side mirrors are like foil. I wish more people would do that, especially with the wheeled vehicles. This is actually an armored vehicle. And the glass, quite a bit of detail in there. This one here, it appears to be like the, I'm not sure if it's an LED or a halogen light. So there's those. And the parts, I'll try and just show them in the bag if I can. The tracks look excellent. One of the reasons why I really was looking forward to picking this up is because Trumpeter has had BMP-3s out for quite a while, but the tracks look just awful on those. So I've always avoided them, even though I wanted to do an actual BMP-3. And you can see here how they've curved these like they're pre-done. Everything looks good on them. You can see the detail. The amount of detail on them is excellent. Excellent. Same with the guide horns. I'll flip these around. They almost appear to have detail on the inside of the wheels also. Wow, that's really nice that they've done that. So they're very well detailed. The suspension is it's got just awesome detail on the suspension on this thing. I don't really want to get them out of the bags, but you can kind of see the wheels back here. The detail is excellent. That's all I could say about it. It's like the ridges on the tires, they don't look overdone. And so we've got just two great big large bags, I guess. Actually, I might pull this one out of the bag. Okay, so I've got that out. This would be the inside here. There's no details or anything going on there, but we can see the doors. It doesn't appear there's any detail on these doors, so I'm guessing you can't really have them open. We'll have a look at the other parts though. And you can see the detail they've put on those bolt heads. And the side skirting. All the detail in there. The ropes, they have a real faint sort of look to them. But I prefer these over the having to make them with the brass wires. And should show the grilling here. It's very, very fine. Like, they must have, I don't know how they got it that fine, because normally this would be a photo etch part. Hopefully it shows up on camera. You can see how fine that actually is molded in there. And it looks alright. It doesn't look like any part of it is soft or not molded properly. Wow. And we'll have a look at the yeah, so there's no interior details at all. And the underside is, well, it's quite busy actually. And the side. The log, when you look at the picture on the back of the box, the log looked like it was completely smooth, but it's not. If you can see there, it does have some grains, like grainage to it. It isn't perfectly smooth, which was probably the only thing I was worried about in this kit, looking at the box. So everything on here is very nicely done. And the last bit will be the gun and the turret. You see the smoke dischargers. The gun looks very good. this is nice how they've put this. Getting the machine gun to line up with the main gun is sometimes a real pain, especially when they're short like this. I like how they've done this, how they've engineered this piece here. So you've got them perfectly in line with each other. That was a really smart move. I don't see a muzzle for the 30mm cannon. So I'm guessing it's not open and needs to be open. The muzzle for the gun, I'm sure, is the main gun. The 100mm gun is right here. And this is a little, like the little bag that's over the manlet. And you can see how they, in order to do this, they've split it in half. And the turret roof is very well done. All those complex angles and everything they got on there. So it looks pretty good. It looks like an excellent kit. Like, it gives you a little extra options if you wanted to do a Korean vehicle. And the tracks look super detailed. Everything looks super detailed, but unfortunately it can't be opened. So if you wanted to have it open with infantry popped out of it or whatever, they're not in there, which is kind of unfortunate because this is a beautiful kit. If they would have just went the extra mile so that you could have that open, would have been nice. But for an exterior model, it looks like top notch. So this here is the Zvezda models, BMP-3 and 1/35 scale, and thank you for watching.